Hey guys, I have another video for you today, and today's video is going to be my September monthly roundup. So I burned a lot of wax this month, which was awesome because I spent more time home than I usually do, which is a good thing and a bad thing, but I got to burn some candles and melt a lot of tarts, so let's just get right to it. So as you can see on the left hand side, I have my Marshmallow Fireside currently burning, which is a white barn candle that you can find at Bath & Body Works. I did do a review on that candle already, so I'll leave that link down below if you want to check it out. But this candle is burning really nicely. I didn't have it burning this nicely though the entire time, I have to admit. I don't think I mentioned the burning at all in my review, but the first time I burned it, it was flawless, and then the second time I burned it, it was a dud in disguise. But I ended up fixing it with my tinfoil trick, and if you're wondering about the tinfoil trick, I will link a video down below that shows what the tinfoil trick is and how to do it. It's pretty simple, but just in case you haven't seen that as well. I didn't have to take any wax out of the candle at all. I know a lot of people do that, but all I used was tinfoil. I made sure I cut the wicks, you know, in between my burns, and it's just been burning great. And like I said in the review, the smell is awesome. Now, I would have to say that the wicks are a little bit low though, and you can see some of the non-burned wick at the top, but it's still burning really nice and even. The next candle I've been burning is the Yankee Candle World Journeys Brazilian Passion Fruit. Now, I've had this candle for a while now, and I know it's not really summer anymore, but I like to burn fruit scents all year round. Fruit is one of my favorite scents to burn, and I love this candle. I haven't seen any other ones in the stores, so I haven't been able to repurchase it, but I do want to go ahead and use it up just because it is halfway melted already. The next candle I have is another Bath & Body Works. It is the Cinnamon Nut Bread, and it's labeled in the Slatkin. And this is really nice. I am going to be doing a review on it. I just haven't had the chance to. As you can see, I've actually used more of the Cinnamon Nut Bread than I have the Marshmallow Fireside. And since I haven't made a review on it yet, I'll just say that this smells like bananas and it smells good. So those are all the candles I've been focusing on melting. Now I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the tarts that I've melted. So I've put all of the empty containers in this jar right here. This is one of my old Yankee Candle jars. So let's start out with what's on the side, and this is caramel pecan pie. I have as well done a review on that scent, so if you want to see my review, I'll link it down below. I am not a big bakery person, but that scent I really do enjoy. So like I said, if you're not a big bakery person and you want to try bakery scent, I think this one is a really good one to start out with. The next one is fruit salad. And I would have to say that this was not very strong. It didn't really have any like predominant note in it, but you could definitely smell it. Obviously smelled like fruit, and it wasn't too strong in the berry area. You know, it wasn't really artificial, so that was good. Then I melted wild passion fruit, and this was really nice as well. It shows a flower on the picture, but it wasn't florally at all for me. It was just nice and fruity. And then I melted Harvest, which I was really disappointed because I know a lot of people love this scent, but this pretty much smelled like nothing. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the more candles or the more of the Yankee tarts I burn, a lot of them don't have that strong of a scent, which is kind of disappointing. So I'm kind of thinking of taking some back because, you know, I've showed you guys my entire Yankee tart collection, and that's a lot. And if a lot of those don't smell that strong, then that's kind of a waste of money. Anyways, let me go ahead and show you guys what is inside the container. So, the first thing I have in here is Yankee Candle Witch's Brew, and a lot of you are probably like, ew, I don't like patchouli, but I actually kind of like this scent because it's not super strong, and I am going to be doing a review on it. The next scent is Mango Paradise, and this is from Rincon scents, and I like this one. It was good. I liked it. The next thing that I melted was Pumpkin Apple Cinnamon Bread by Candles by Victoria, and I just have it like in a plastic bag. This is really, really nice. The pumpkin, I love all of Victoria's pumpkin scents, and they're really, really strong. So you could not go wrong with Candles by Victoria when it comes to the strength, because they're all super, super strong. The next one I melted was also in a little bag, but I kept the sticker. This is DKNY Delicious, and this is the dupe for the DKNY Be Delicious, the green apple perfume. And I love apple scents, and I love this perfume. I actually own it. I put that in a video as well, my perfume collection, and this smells pretty close to it. I would say it's probably the closest you're ever going to find in a dupe of that scent. So I do recommend that if you're looking for a wax version of the perfume. The next thing I have is Cucumber Melon from Soylicious, and I got this in a swap I did with Tempting Treats 1, and I really like this. For the size, you know, it wasn't super weak, so I guess I would say it was pretty strong considering the size. So that was this one. I did like this scent a lot. The next one is another Rincon scent, and this was Cactus and Sea Salt. So this scent is really popular. You can find it at a bunch of different vendors, but this is just a really nice fresh scent. I would say it kind of reminds me of the scent Bamboo. So it's kind of like a grassy scent, but not like a mow your lawn grassy scent. I guess it's kind of, I don't know, it's fresher. It reminds me of Bamboo. The next scent I burned was Poisoned Apple in another bag from Candles by Victoria, and this scent I really, really enjoy as well. She has a scent called Enchanted Apple, and that scent and this scent are almost the same thing. I have mentioned before, Enchanted Apple is a dupe for a Victoria's Secret scent, which I have. It's one of my favorites. I wear it at least twice a week. So it's just a really nice apple perfumey scent, and this one has a touch of licorice in it. So if you're looking for apple scents that have perfume in it, I would say this one would be a pretty good choice. The next one I have is another Candles by Victoria, and this is in Pumpkin Cheesecake. And I really like this scent because I am not a big bakery person and I don't like a lot of spice. And this one does not have like any spice in it at all. It is just pumpkin and cheesecake. So I get a sweet pumpkin scent from this. The next one is another Rincon Scents Agave Margarita, I believe it's called, and I did not like this one. It was alright. It kind of smelled sort of bland, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't that impressive. I guess that's all I'm going to say. So that is Agave Margarita. The next one is another Rincon Scents Blood Orange and Goji Berries, and I really like this scent. I wish that I had more of it to burn because I felt like I didn't, you know, get the full scent, I guess you could say. I just wish I could have tried it out longer, but this scent I want to try again. And the last tart I melted was Peach Bellini by Rincon Scents, and this was another one that I really liked as well. A really nice peachy note. So let me go ahead and show you guys the other tarts that I melted that I fully didn't use up. The first one is Peach Ambrosia from Candles by Victoria, and I got this in a round robin. And I thought I was going to really like this, but I don't know, I couldn't keep it in the warmer very long because it started to irritate me a little bit. I think it might just be a little too creamy for me. I like the way it smells like in this container, but melted, I don't know if I could do it melted again. So I like the way this smells, but I guess I just can't handle it for long periods of time. The next one is Granny's Country Candles, and this is Strawberry. Now, I'm not a big berry scented fan. I mentioned before that strawberries and other scented berries, you know, come off as being artificial. And when I first smelled this in the container, it did not really smell that artificial to me, so I was kind of intrigued, which got me to melt it, because if it did smell artificial, I probably wouldn't have even given it a chance. And to me, this smells more of like a candied strawberry, kind of like, you know, a candy, not really like an imitation of the actual fruit. So for that reason, I do like this scent. The next one is Granny's Country Candles Pumpkin Eggnog, and I really like the way this smelled in the container. I mentioned in the haul that I did that this was my favorite one. And I do like this, but after a while, I think the eggnog just starts getting to me. So I do like this, but I can't handle it for long periods of time. The next one from Granny's Country Candles is Apples and Oak. And I have to be honest with you guys, I prefer the 2-ounce simmering melts, this one, versus the clamshells. To me, these are weaker than the simmering melts. I don't know why that is, but I definitely prefer the 2-ounce better. This was kind of weak to me. I used 2 cubes and I still couldn't smell it very well. So, I mean, I do love apples, so that was kind of disappointing, but when I could smell it up close, it did smell really nice. And then the last one from Granny's Country Candles that I melted was Witching Hour, and the same thing happened with this. I don't know if it's just the formula of the clamshell or whatever you want to say, but this was not as strong as I would like it to have been. But yeah, this scent was nice. It is definitely like a outdoorsy, crisp scent. I'm going to smell it again. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a really nice outdoorsy, crisp scent. Maybe a little bit of floral. I'm not really sure. You know, I like the way it smells, but I don't have the whole description in front of me. And then I want to talk to you guys about Better Homes and Gardens. I ended up melting Orange Buttercream Cupcake, and this scent is very popular. You can get these at Walmart, by the way. I love this scent, but I can only take it in small doses. This scent is so strong. A half of a square is all I can handle at a time. So I know that's kind of crazy, but you know, this scent is seriously so strong. And for all of you guys that don't know, this is a dupe for Fruit Loops, or I think it's a dupe at least. And I really, really like this. So if you like Fruit Loops, I would highly suggest you go ahead and check this out. And then my favorite scent out of everything I've melted right now is Better Homes and Gardens Ginger Spice Cake. I posted a picture of this on my Facebook fan page, so if you aren't following me on Facebook, I'll leave that link down below. You should all be following me because I post you know, a lot of things on there, including sales that are going on. And I asked you guys if you had seen this in the store because I got this in a round robin and I had to go get more, which I did go get more yesterday. So that haul will be coming up very shortly, but I absolutely love this scent. Like I said, this is my favorite scent I've melted the whole month. It is just a really nice ginger, a little bit of spice and icing, which is so weird because I don't like spice, but this is like a gingerbread cake, or if you've had ginger snap cookies, it smells like ginger snap cookies with a little bit of icing. And I know this is not a scent that I would usually go for, but I cannot get over how good this scent is. And I only use 1 cube at a time. I will put 1 cube in and let it go for about an hour and a half and then put another cube in. So that's what I did for this. The last 2 tarts I ended up melting were both from Tiffany Candles, which I got in my swap with Tempting Treats 1. And the first one was a lemon meringue pie, and this was really, really nice. But I have to say that this smelled a lot like the scent Fruit Loops. If you've tried this scent and you think it smelled like Fruit Loops as well, let me know down below. I mean, I doubt she put it in the wrong label, or she put the wrong label on it, but you never know. So I didn't really smell like lemon meringue pie, but I still really, really like the scent, and it was very, very strong. And then the other Tiffany candles that I got in the swap and I melted was mulled cider. And when I first smelled this, I wasn't too impressed. I was going to just go ahead and put it in my swap pile, but I wanted to go ahead and melt it just because it is a Tiffany Candles, and I really, really enjoyed this. It smelled like hot apple cider to me, and I love apples, so I love this. But it wasn't as strong as the other one, and I don't know if that's just because it was in the clamshell or what. I just think I'm not a big fan of the clamshells for some reason. But I do really love this scent. So those are all the tarts that I ended up melting, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the soap I'm using, and that is the Twilight Woods from Bath & Body Works, and that will be done by the end of my, October, before I make the next video. And then I'm also using up my wallflower right here, and it's almost done, and I can't wait to get rid of it because it is a fruity scent. It's the Sunshine Poppy, or Poppy Sunshine, and I'm going to go ahead and put leaves in next, so that's super exciting. So that is the end to my monthly roundup. Just don't forget, check out my Facebook page if you haven't, and I will leave all the rest of the links down below. If you have any comments or questions, or would like me to review any scent, go ahead and leave those requests down below as well, and I will be happy to make those videos for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!